Welcome back to the Cobra Trading Channel, everyone, where we focus on people, passion, and platforms. I'm Alex Bustos, and today we have a special guest, Cruz Hernandez from NewAgeWallStreet, and he's going to be sharing his ideas around the importance of staying focused.
What's up, guys? Thank you, Cobra Trading, for having me on the show. You know, the other day I was asked if I had to start from day one, start all over as a new trader, what would I do differently with the knowledge that I have now over my years of trading, right? And it got me thinking, and it got me kind of just going through my journey on what I wish I would have done differently. And I think the biggest thing and the biggest opportunity that I had as a new trader was to focus down on what was important. So focus on my trading specifically. So I know me, myself, when I started trading, I started for all the wrong reasons. I wanted all the money. I wanted Lambos. I wanted the big money P&Ls, right, to be able to show off. And those are all the reasons to that you get started on the wrong foot in trading, correct? So, and then for me as well, right? So it's hard whenever you're a new trader. You come into FinTwit and you see all these gurus, you see all these people posting these big P&Ls, and you want to mimic them and have big P&Ls like them as well. And it's just not feasible as a new trader. So what happens? You go and you start a room, right? You start a room and you start following along with a mentor or guru in a room, and then you start to having some losing days, and you're like, this guy is worthless. He doesn't know what he's talking about. This is no good, right? So what do? You slam that room and you go join another room, and then you start having some maybe beginner's success, beginner's luck, and then what happens again? You start taking a couple losses, right? Then you throw off that room and join another one. So you're just system hopping back and forth and not allowing yourself to actually concentrate and learn the process in order for you to be successful. If I could go back and do this all over again, what I would do is just focus in and zero in on my trading, on my stats, make sure that I was journaling my trades, and then make sure that I was trading specifically to my characteristics for me to be successful. Yeah, I see it all the time, especially with members in my room. They come in, they're bringing spreadsheets from other rooms, they're bringing P&Ls from other rooms, and they're saying, can we trade like this? Can we trade like this? And my best response to them is just focus on one setup. So one setup will make you a living and will pay all your bills, right? Once you get comfortable with that one setup, then you can go ahead and move on to another setup and keep adding to your playbook, right? So whenever you learn that one setup and you're just absolutely comfortable with it, where you see the setup, you know that 80-90% of the time you see that setup, you're going to make money on that setup, right? So it should feel the same way as you playing basketball and you shooting from your favorite point on the court, right? So you know that as soon as you get the ball and you're at that point on the court, once you pull up and you shoot that jumper, you're going to sink that basket, right? It should feel the same way once you see the trade setup that you're concentrated on and that you're focused on, that you've seen it so many times, you know how you're going to react to it if anything happens on the trade, and you're going to be able to be successful taking the trade. So for me as a new trader, I wish I would have focused down and just really got down on my niche, on what I was good at, and focus on and double down and triple down on that. Not focus on everyone else's P&L, not focus on anyone else's trades or systems. Focus on a system that is conducive to me being successful as a trader, and a system that fits my characteristics as a person as well. Because some people are more risk averse, right? Some people are a little bit slower. Some people are a little bit more faster. Maybe you're a scalper. Maybe you're a swing trader. Maybe your at-home life doesn't allow you to trade the open whenever the market opens, right? So maybe you do have to swing trade. So I would zero in on what I need to do as a trader to make sure that I'm successful and go from there. You guys can follow me. You guys can find me on Twitter at NewAgeWallStreet, which is just ST at the end for street. We'll catch you guys later.
Thank you so much, Cruz, for giving your take on why it's so important to focus in on one setup and ignore all the noise. Because I know for me, I didn't find my own consistency in trading until I focused in on one specific setup. And it teaches you so much. It teaches you how to stick to a plan. It teaches you how to get better at a setup, how to eliminate it if it's not working, how to adapt. because the market will change over time and your setup may change with it. So I agree with you, Cruz. It's important to focus. If you're enjoying this type of content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell because we have more special guests coming soon. Thanks.